As you see, we're locked in. So are you. Stream starts soon. Going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Plug Talk. While you wait for the stream to start, check out how we did in VIP. As you see, we're locked in. So are you. Stream starts soon. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Plug Talk. While you wait for the stream to start, check out how we did in VIP. As you see, we're locked in. So are you. Stream starts soon. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Plug Talk. While you wait for the stream to start, check out how we did in VIP. All right, y'all. All right, good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? Good. Glad to hear it. So am I. It was another good day yesterday, people. Another good day yesterday. Looking forward to today because I love today's card. Love today's card. I think we're just going to continue to stay hot. I made up my mind. I don't think I'm going to slow down, guys. I don't think I'm going to slow down. I think I'm going to just continue to stay hot. Hopefully you guys are taking advantage. I got a $5 weekend pass right now, meaning you guys can build your bankroll over the weekend with us for only $5. That's all that means. That means you send me $5, you get the whole weekend all the way up until Monday night. So your membership will not end until Tuesday morning. So you'll start tonight or today. As soon as you send the money, I'll put you in. Only $5, and then you'll end Tuesday morning. Your membership will end Tuesday morning. So it's fucking excellent if you ask me. I mean, just amazing. So especially as hot we've been, man. Oh boy, we tore it up last night too, man. We took the Rays at plus 105, and we had this was a tough one because I stayed up and watched the game. The Phillies game, yeah. I had the over 9.5. I gave it out during the show. So not only did we wait all day for that VIP play, because it was one of my favorite plays on the board. So not only did we wait all day for that VIP play, but Jesus Christ, were we sweating that out. I mean, we were seriously sweating that joint out. But we got there, right? That's all that matters. It cashed in the end. I also cashed a few live plays with Oliver last night. He was on some what was he on? Chinese basketball or something? I don't know what it was, but I was watching the game with Oliver, and he ended up hitting some Chinese basketball or something like that, and we ended up cashing on that as well. So it was just a really another good day, man. I also gave out 2 live plays in our VIP. Just in the chat, I was like, "Yo, take the Diamondbacks team total over," and I was like, "Take the Phillies to score in the 6th inning." And because it was 0-0, I was like, "There's no way it's coming up," and they had it at plus 190. I was like, "There's no way." I was like, "We got to take this live." So sure enough, Phillies started doing all their damage in the 6th inning, so we caught that, and then right right in the seventh when the Diamondbacks came up to plate, they smashed a home run and cashed the over 2.5 for the live. So it was beautiful, man. It was just another really good day. I'm loving every minute of it. Like, we're doing extremely well right now. Like I said, man, if you guys want, you guys know how to get a hold of me. Hit me up, man. $5. I'll get you in for the entire weekend and Monday. So you'll get my full VIP all the way up until Monday morning. Or yeah, until Monday morning. Monday morning it will cancel. Or Tuesday, I'm sorry. Tuesday morning is when you will cancel. All right, guys. Let's get started here. So we do have NFL games today, preseason. So we got preseason football. We're going to cover those games last, and we're going to hit this MLB slate. The MLB slate is huge today. I bet. I know this keeps shaking, man. I don't know how to stop it though. All right, all right. Let's get started. So we got a double header in the Guardians and Twins game. It looks like here. Um, We've been having a lot of double headers lately, guys. We've been having a lot of double headers lately. Do you guys? Is this the only double header we have today? Because I swore we had a couple of them, right? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. I thought we had a couple of them, but I might be wrong. I'm looking now. So it's the Guardians. No, that's it. Just the Guardians. I don't know why I thought we had two of them. All right, so let's just bang out these Guardians and Twins doubleheader real quick, and then we'll go from there. So I definitely do have it up here somewhere. I just gotta find it. All right, so it looks like this is game two's numbers right here. So it looks like what's on screen now for the banner. It looks like that's going to be game two's numbers, not game one. Game one numbers are way worse. They got the Twins favored out the wazoo on this one, and I agree. You know, honestly, I think the Twins sweep this. I think the Twins sweep both of these. If I'm being real with you. So first game, we got a plus 136 for the Guardians. We got the Twins at a minus 162. We got a total of 8.5 here at a minus 115. I have no starting pitcher in this one. It looks like for game one, it looks like Ober. It looks like Ober is starting for the Twins, but I have no starting pitcher for the Guardians. If anyone has a starting pitcher for the Guardians, please let me know. Um, because we do have a starting pitcher in the next one, but not for this one. It looks like it might be. Yeah, I don't even know. I know Ober's starting for this one, guys. So Ober's definitely starting for this one. He's saying Yankee. So Prolific saying Yankees game is canceled. That sucks. All right. I like the Yankees today. I did. All right. So game one. I mean, I wish I knew who was starting for the Guardians, because that would help. It probably doesn't matter though. Let's be real, it doesn't matter. The Guardians are having just a terrible time right now. They are seriously struggling, man. And I'm telling you, man, these losses are just piling up for the Guardians. I mean, they have lost complete control of that division. They really have. They have lost complete control of that division. Bailey Ober has been absolutely fantastic lately. There's no way I'm fading him in this spot. I can see why the Guardians are as big of a favorite as they are in this position. Not only are they don't have a starting pitcher available, right? Or mentioned, but they have to face Ober in the condition that they're in. I mean, Ober has allowed 8 earned runs in his last 34 innings. That's it. Like, he's been seriously locked in. I think he's got a sub 3 ERA now, or damn near just above 3. He's got a 3.10. 3.10 ERA, this says. So, I mean, seriously, man, we're not fading Ober in this spot, man. I'm expecting the Twins to win this game and the second one. So let's look at the second game here as well. Second game is where I like the hitters at. The second game is where I like the hitters at because we know who's pitching first of all. At least in the second one, it looks like we got Vasquez, I think, in the second game, right? We got Alex Cobb and Vasquez coming out, I believe. Let me see. I could be wrong. So Alex Cobb is coming out for maybe we don't. I don't know what I'm talking about with Vasquez. It's not Vasquez. Damn, so we ain't got no one for the Twins in the second one? Is it Varland, maybe? It might be Varland. It might be Varland coming out. So it's going to be in the second one. That's my guess. It's going to be Alex Cobb going up against Varland. All right. And that's still okay with me. That's still okay with me. Alex Cobb. I mean, he's making his debut, right? He had a serious problem with his leg or his hip. I'm not sure what it was, but we know he's coming off an injury, right? And Varland, if it is Varland, don't hold me to it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Varland. I mean, he has not been great this season at all. I don't trust the guy. I don't think I ever will. The Guardians are playing terrible right now. I mean, he needs to get more time under his belt, man. Plain and simple. He's allowed 6 hits and 2 runs in his last 9 innings. I mean, Varland is showing signs of him being a potentially good starter, sure, but it's just not a good spot, man. It is hard to trust Cobb, coming out on his first, start of the season. He has no time in. I don't know how he's been doing. We don't know if he's 100%. Varland, we can't trust. This is where I think we take the props at in this game, and I think we take the over. I think the Twins do sweep this doubleheader. I truly do. I think they find a way. But we know sweeping a doubleheader is not easy at all. And I'm almost positive the Twins are going to win the first game. All right. So if they do, the Guardians have a very good chance at winning this second one with Cobb out there. But again, we don't know what to expect from Cobb. So I want to look at some batters here. I really do. I just don't know who. We're not going to have any numbers. So I'm thinking you just go to your regular guys. Like when you're looking at the Twins, I would look at a couple of righties, but Christian Vasquez is standing out to me for the Twins. So it's a righty on righty. He has 22 at bats, 13 hits. He has 12 singles, one double, one walk, only 2 strikeouts, and he's slugging a 636. So Christian Vasquez for a hit is a beautiful look. Now, when we're talking about home runs, this is where it's going to get a little hard because I can't find the righties. I mean, I can't find the lefties on the Twins that really have good numbers against Cobb. Maybe Kepler, but when we're still talking about righties, you got to look at Buxton, man. I know he's cooled off a lot, but Buxton, he has good numbers against Cobb. I mean, he obviously these are from last year, but nonetheless, right? Nonetheless, he still hits Cobb well. He's slugging over 8. He's slugging over 800. He's got an on base percentage over 5, and he's got a batting average of 4. Um, so yeah, that's the guys I like. When we're looking at the first game, if you're looking at Bailey Ober, Tyler Freeman on the Guardians is a really good look for the first one. But I say you target the second game for hits and just take the first game as the Twins. Maybe parlay that. Maybe parlay the Twins money line and then parlay the Vasquez hit for the second game, right? So you take the Twins on the money line first game and you parlay it with Vasquez for a hit in the second game. I think that's a very solid look to start off the day. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so you're saying the guards are Joey Cantillo for the first game, I'm guessing, right? I guess he's talking about for the first game. Like I said, prolific. It's not going to matter to me, man. It does not matter to me who the Guardians start in the first game. Back to Twins, bro. Back to Twins in the first game. I think they take it. All right. Next game we got the Angels. We got the Angels taking on the Washington Nationals. So we got this. So we got the Angels at a minus 105, right? We got the Nationals at a minus 115 here. We got a total of 9. It's favored to the over at a minus 112. You got Jose Soriano coming out for the Angels, and you got Michael Parker coming out for the Nationals. Guys, I love the under here. I love the Angels here. I think this is a great spot. I cannot figure out for the life of me why this total is so high. I truly can't. It makes zero sense. So let's look at this. The starters for both of these guys, both of these teams right here, the starters have been good. I mean, look right here on screen. Small sample size, but his numbers, Soriano's numbers are great. And I really do like what I've seen from Parker. So let's look at Soriano. Both teams, right? Soriano stands out to me. He really does. I mean, he has been really dialed in. He just went 6 innings of no run ball versus the Mets. The Mets are actually, their offense is on fire right now. So Sirianni going out there, I was on the Mets in that game. Like, that's why it stands out to me. Because I was on the Mets in that game and Sirianni came out and dominated. So that's what really gets me, man. Like, he went out there 6 innings, no run ball versus the Mets. The Angels have won his last 4 starts, and he does his best work on the road. All right. And you're giving me a 9. So right away, I'm thinking I'm not concerned about the Angels' offense because the Angels' offense has been non existent. So I was like, all right, so if Sirianni is pitching well, and Michael Parker's pitching well, we don't have to worry about the Angels lineup because the one I'm concerned about is Parker maybe giving up a few. But this Angels lineup doesn't scare anyone. The Angels bullpen is definitely better than the Nationals, in my opinion. Um, I mean, I actually Parker has been good in his own right, man. He really has. I'm looking at some of his recent starts. Parker has been really solid. Like, I cannot figure out for the life of me why this total is set so high. This is one of my favorite plays on the board today. Is this under? It's just another line that makes absolutely zero sense to me. Makes zero sense to me at all. So I love the under here. I think they got this thing set way too high. I think they got this thing set probably 4 or 5 runs higher than it should be. I can't see this game going over 5 runs, 6 runs. I really can't. So I got the under in this one. I love it. You can take the under 9.5, bring it up if you want. I advise you to take it down honestly to get more value. I would play this down to 8, 7.5, somewhere around there. Like, no crap. I really would. Obviously I'm not taking no batters in this game at all. I think this is going to be a lower scoring game. I think we see 2 pitchers come out here and pitch a gem. I really do. Um, just keep it simple. If you guys are going to take a side, it's the Angels. I mean, you, I, I give them the better starter. I give them the better bullpen in this game, and I think this is going to come down to all pitching. So I would take the Angels as a side, but the much better play is the under here. This total is set way too high. Unless the books think that these offenses are going to come out, which I highly doubt. Yeah, this total is set way too high. Give me the under 9 in this one at a minus 108. I love it. It's one of my favorite plays. All right. Let's keep it pushing. I ain't got no hitters in this one, like I said. So the next game we got, guys, we got the Baltimore Orioles. And they are taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, so in this game, we got the Orioles at a minus 135. We got the Rays at a plus 114. We got a total of 8. It is highly favored to the under at a minus 118. You got Zach Eflin coming out for the Orioles. Uh-oh. We got some drama. And we got the Rays bringing out Zach Littell. So obviously, I'm saying that because not only is this an AL East showdown, right? I mean, because this is a good AL East game. I mean, let's be real. I love this game, right? But on top of it, we got two pitchers that can be hard to trust. So maybe we're looking at some good offense here. But on top of it, we have we have Eflin taking on his former team at the Trop, nonetheless. Okay, and you guys know we've been talking about it when Eflin was with the Rays. Where do we back Eflin at? We back him at the Trop. Nothing has changed. Okay? The only thing that changed is the color of his jersey. He pitches extremely well at the Trop, and we know this. Now he's on a team which I personally think has a much better offense to back him up. And he's at the Trop. I think he comes out here, makes a statement. I know it's a cool narrative. I know people are probably going to be playing that narrative today. I get it. But no matter what team he is on, he is going to continue to pitch well at the Tropicana. He is. This is where he does his best work. It's where he knows. He's going to still pitch good no matter if he's wearing orange or that white baby blue. It does not matter. Look, you also look, right? Whatchamacallit, the Rays are actually struggling. Before I say this, I want to look because I'm almost positive they are. Yeah, they are. So the Rays, they are struggling versus right-handed pitching right now. And honestly, Littell, I mean, look right here. I mean, Littell's numbers against the Orioles, they're not pretty. I mean, he just went 6 innings, right? He's seen the Orioles 2 times in the last, a month or so. He's seen the Orioles 2 times. I actually think they were back-to-back starts that he's seen the Orioles 2 times. I think they were back-to-back starts. And in them 6 innings, right? He went 6 innings in both. So it was 12 innings altogether. Yeah, 12 innings altogether. He went 6 innings in both starts. He gave up 6 earned runs. So not bad, right? I mean, that's not terrible, right? He gave up 12 innings. He gave up 6 earned runs. So, but where it gets worse is he gave up 2 home runs also in each inning, right? I mean, in each start. And he only got 5 Ks. He only got 5 strikeouts in them 12 innings. And he gave up 2 home runs on top of it. That's kind of alarming for me, because, I mean, if you think about it, and he gave up, I forgot that he gave up 18 base hits as well to go along with it. The Orioles just couldn't capitalize off of it. So what makes me think that if he comes out here and does that same kind of work again, you know what I mean? That the Orioles are not going to capitalize off of it this time. This offense is too good. So if he makes them same mistakes and he puts that many base runners on, the chances are them scoring this time very high. So that's alarming to me. And the fact that he only got 5 Ks in them 12 innings, that's not good. It's not. And maybe I don't know, man. I think the Orioles lineup will capitalize this time off of Littell. I mean, Zach Eflin doesn't have great numbers, but I mean, I'm sorry. A lot of his bad starts come on the road. And yes, technically, he's on the road here, but he's not. He's back at the Trop. All of his home numbers this year that we look at have come from the Tropicana. He is at the Trop here. So I'm backing Eflin today, guys, and I'm taking Littell's K's under. I mean, I don't know how else I can explain it to y'all, but I mean, we're getting plus money here. Actually, no, we're not. My bad. The Orioles are favored here at a minus 135. I mean, regardless, it doesn't matter. I like the minus 135 here. I want to look at whatchamacallit's K's too. Because, like I said, Littell, we just seen him last 2 times that he faced the Orioles. He couldn't even get. He couldn't even get. He got 5 Ks in 12 innings. So I'm not loving his Ks here at all. So they got Littell at a 4.5. I think we take it under because there's a good chance Littell gets hit up too. There's a very good chance that Littell comes in here and gets rocked. And if he gets rocked, they're going to pull him. I like the under, man. Give me the under 4.5. Like I said, he went 12 innings against the Orioles, right, in 2 starts, and he got five Ks. So what makes me think that he don't go 6 innings here and he can get 5 Ks in 6 innings when he couldn't do it last month? I highly doubt it. Give me Littell's K's under the 4.5, and I'm also going to take the Orioles here on the money line at a -135. When it comes to hitters in this one, there's a couple guys that I want to look at against Littell, and it's a guy who really hasn't made too much noise lately, and that's Gunna. Yeah, buddy, we got the right on lefty matchup here. He's seen Littell. He's got 10 at bats. He's got 5 hits, 2 singles, 1 double, 2 home runs, 3 strikeouts. He's slugging over 1,200. He's got an average of 5. I love Gunnar Henderson today. Put him in your parlay. I think he's a really good look. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I like on this Orioles team today to get to Littell. I'm dead ass. There's a lot of guys I like to get to Littell today. Um, Eloy Jimenez, man. Look at Eloy Jimenez. It's your righty on righty. He's probably DH today, right? Eloy Jimenez is probably DH today. You got him. He's got 5 at bats. He's got 4 hits, 3 singles, 1 home run, no strikeouts. He's slugging over 1,400. He's got a batting average of 800. Man, Eloy Jimenez looks like a gem. So maybe if we find, by the way, shout out Vladdy yesterday. Remember I did that? We did that. I put the bet in on the stream with y'all. I was like, yo, we're gonna take Santander and Vladdy into a parlay. It was plus 195. That shit cashed, man. Vladdy cashed us out yesterday. Even though Santander didn't cash my over 1.5, it doesn't matter. Vladdy and that ticket paid for that. So that was nice. I hope you guys tailed me on that. No one said anything that they hit it or nothing, but I'm sure one of you guys hit it. All right, so today we're going to do. They're not going to. Oh, yeah, they do. They got them. Come on, man. Please give me the mix. Yes, we got it, yo. Plus 220. We got it. I'm putting it in right now. Gunnar Henderson and Eloy Jimenez at a plus 220. That's going to be our double chance today. Like I said, yesterday it was Vladdy and Santander. We hit it. Today it's going to be Gunnar and Eloy Jimenez. It's at a plus 220. So let me put this in before we move. I advise y'all to do the same thing while we're sitting here doing this. Yeah, buddy. I'm actually surprised we got that. I was not expecting it. I was not expecting Eloy Jimenez to be up there. I really wasn't. He wasn't up there yesterday. He was not up there yesterday. Sorry, guys. It's taking a while to load. All right, so yesterday I put $5 on it. It paid us $10.50. Today I'm putting $10 on this one, and it's going to pay us 22. All right. So I'm putting $10 on this at a plus 220. Is paying us $32. So you're going to make a $22 profit. I like it, guys. I like it. All right, best place. Let's get it. All right, let's move on. So that's all I got for that game. Big Orioles with Eflin coming out here at the Trop. I think he holds his own. I think he makes a statement against his former team, which everyone's probably going to be using that narrative, but it's okay. And like I said, man, Big Gunner and Big Eloy today. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got a big slate, and I'm bullshitting around. All right, we got the Okay, so the Texas Rangers and Yankees game is canceled, people. So that's officially from Prolific, and I mean I haven't seen it yet myself, but I believe Prolific. I believe them because the game's not even on the board anymore. Like the Yankees game is not even on DraftKings, so he's right. It's canceled. Um, so then I guess we'll keep going to the A's and the Blue Jays. So we got the A's playing the Blue Jays. It looks like we got the A's coming in at a plus 124 today. We got the Blue Jays at a minus 148. We got Mitch Spence coming out for the Athletics, and we got Jose Barrios coming out for the Blue Jays at home. They're giving us a total of 9, and it's slightly favored to the under at a minus 112. Guys, we've been doing this all year. We are fading Barrios. Plain and simple, man. He has been a fade all year for us. He is having the worst K rate year of his career this year. We talked about it since the beginning, right? He's having just one of the worst years of his career in general. It's not just his terrible strikeout rate. I mean, it's everything. It's affecting everything he does. His last 5 starts, he has given up at least 1 home run. He is not giving up no less than 4 runs in his last 5 starts. I mean, then we look at Spence on the other side, and Spence, we have seen a lot of improvement, not just from him, but from this A's team overall, guys. I mean, seriously, this A's team, I mean, they have been good. And then Spence, he is not giving up. Spence has not gave up more than 2 earned runs in his last 3 starts. I mean, this is a no-brainer for me. We're getting plus money with the team playing the better baseball, with the better starter, and the better overall. I can't believe I'm saying it, but the A's lineup is better right now, in my opinion. I mean, I know people can argue with me on that, but that's how I feel, man. I'm taking the A's here at plus money, man. Call me crazy. At a 9, I highly doubt we're going to get a team total at 1.5 for the first 5, but I'll be damned if I ain't going to look. We got it. But the only problem is a minus 154. That's the only problem. But it's okay. I love it. Give me give me the A's team total over 1.5 in the first 5 here. They're smoking dope. They are smoking dope. All right. So if you guys ain't scared of drinking a little juice on this one, A's first 5 over 1.5 at a minus 154. Guys, there's certain spots you got to take this, but there's a little trick I've been using all year, and it works for me a lot. So it just moved to a minus 160. So y'all better hurry up and grab that thing. Um, it literally just jumped to a minus 160 right in front of me. But anyway, listen, there's a little trick that you use, right, with this over 1.5 in the first 5. So you look at teams like the A's, right? Like the A's, like the Tigers, like the Pirates, teams like that. You guys get the gist of what I'm saying, right? You look at teams like that, and when you see that 1.5 in the first 5, and you know you got a pitcher on the other side that has an ERA just above 3 or a little higher than 3, I always suggest that you give that over 1.5 a shot. Okay? And I'm not saying when you got it with teams like the Dodgers or someone like that. No, it's got to be teams that fit in that like category of like the A's, the Tigers, you get what I'm saying, right? So, yeah, man. I've been using it all year, and it works wonders. Not you. They're usually not juiced as a minus 160, but it's just really good advice to take with you. That's all. All right, so that's my favorite. That's my favorite play in this one is the over 1.5. I mean, it's at a minus 160 now, so that sucks. I mean, it literally jumped right in front of us, but what can you do? Um, is there anyone I like in this game for hits? Yo, Zach G-Love, bro. Shout out Zach G-Love, bro. That man has been on fire for the Oakland A's. So Zach G-Love hits, runs, RBIs is a must. I mean, let's see what he done against Jose Barrios real quick. Zach Ziloff against Jose Barrios. So he has 3 at-bats against him. He has 2 hits, 2 singles, no strikeouts. Yeah, man, I like this. He's 667 across the entire board. Batting average, on base percentage, and slugging is 667. Let's go, bro. Zach Ziloff hits, runs, RBIs, and I bet you're getting a good number with it too. I bet you're getting a good number with it too. All right, I like it. That's where we're at today, man. We're fading Brios. I'm trying to find Zach Geloff's hits, runs, and RBIs for y'all. They got his hit. Yo, I'm just saying, y'all. They got his hit at a -170. All right, I'm just throwing that out there. Think of a parlay piece, maybe. Zach Geloff, they got his hit at a -170. The dude's been hot. He's been swinging a good bat, man. His hits, runs, and RBIs are sitting at a over 1.5 at a +105. I think that's where it's at. I think that's where it's at. All right. All right, let's keep it moving. I like that Zelo. I like that Zach Zelo play, man. That's a good play right there. All right, next game we got, guys. We got the Houston Astros taking on the Red Sox. So we got the Astros coming in this game. We got no pitcher announced here uh on Baseball Savant at all. Let's see what DraftKings is giving us. I mean, just in general, I'll tell you right now, I don't know how we can fade the Red Sox right now. I mean, they're just swinging the ball extremely well right now. I mean, swinging the bat extremely well right now. Yeah, I have no starters in this game, guys. We're gonna have to come back to it. I don't have starters on DraftKings or Baseball Savant, and I don't use anything else. So I I don't know what to tell y'all on this one. If you guys have starters, use the comments, please. Let me know, and I'll come back to it. But if not, if no one don't send anything, we're gonna keep it moving on this one, and I'll come back to it later. So we got the Padres next playing the Marlins. So we got the Padres. We got the Padres here. They are coming in at a they're coming in at a -125, and we got the Marlins at a +125. I mean, a +105. We got a total of 8, highly favored to the over here at a -118. We got Martin Perez taking the mound for the Padres, and we got Edward Cabrera taking the mound for the Marlins. Yo, Cabrera, bro, shout outs to Cabrera. I got to give him his flowers. I mean, I can see right there his numbers look okay on screen, on paper, I should say. But I mean, he has really been, dude, like he has really turned his stuff around. Like I don't know, I know not many people pay attention to the Marlins, and I don't neither. But Cabrera is really like he's standing out in this rotation right now. He really is. I mean, he has faced the Braves, the Mets, and the Orioles, and he got 15 Ks in his last 10 innings. I mean, he only gave up 2 earned runs in his last 2 starts, you know? But we got to factor in, though, the Padres, they do really well at the plate, you know? I mean, they got they got Arez at the top of the lineup, and or Arias, however you say his name, and that dude don't strike out for shit, yo. I'm sorry, he's got to be the top player in the league at not striking out. Like this dude does not strike out ever on this Padres lineup. He's always first in the lineup, and he does not strike out, bro. Like he just does not strike out. Uh, and the Padres are so good at limiting strikeouts to begin with. Like I love what I'm seeing coming out of San Diego right now. I'm telling you. I told you guys yesterday about their bullpen, man. Like this team is really looking good. And I think they're going to make a run. I mean, they are going to be a problem. If they can tighten up some of these knots, they're going to be a problem, man. I'm telling y'all. I mean, like I said, they do very well at the plate. Uh, Perez. I mean, Perez, he looked good in his Padres debut, right? I mean, he looked good. The Marlins struggle versus left-handed pitching on top of being at a very pitcher-friendly ballpark. You're at Lone Depot now, right? Which we know is very pitcher-friendly. I mean, guys, this is an under all day. This is another spot that I cannot figure out. Why are they favoring it to the over? I mean, the Marlins can't score as is. Perez looked really good in his debut. The Marlins can't hit left-handed pitching for shit. And then you got Cabrera, who's been a damn gem. I mean, Cabrera's been an amazing pitcher, man. He is really, I don't know what's gotten into him, but he has been pitching extremely well, especially at home. And you're going to give me an 8 here, favored to the over? No, man. Give me the under first 5 here. Give me full game under. I mean, this is just another under spot. We're not going to take no hitters in this one. I mean, this is just another perfect under spot. This might be another one of my favorite games here, man. So my 2 favorite plays so far of the day are both unders. But hey, it is what it is. I love this spot. So it might be Perez's career numbers, right? That might come where this comes from. I mean, Cabrera's K rate against this Padres lineup is awesome. He's got a 33.3 K percent with 12 plate appearances, but he does have a high walk rate, right? 16.7, and he has a high opponent batting average around a 300. But and we got to remember, like I said, the Padres do not strike out. They are very good at limiting strikeouts, so we have to be careful with Cabrera's K's here. We do. Um, Especially if the book set it at a low number. They're going to be trying to trap people. 4.5. Bro, like I said, we just seen Cabrera in his last 10 innings. He got 15 Ks in his last 10 innings. And you're going to come out here and give me a 4.5? Man, be careful. Do not take Cabrera's K's today. Be very careful with that. Be very careful with that. That's telling me, and they got it at a minus 125 to the over. And then they're not even trying to pay us for the over. I mean, for the under, because they still got it at a minus 105. It just looks like bait to me. It looks like straight bait to me. So we'll be very careful with this game. I think Cabrera pitches well. I do. I think he pitches well, but he might not get his Ks today. I mean, it just makes no sense for how well he has been doing for them to set a 4.5 at Lone Depot. You know, I mean, I get it because the Padres really don't strike out at all. So maybe that's where they're coming from. But man, that just looks too good. Be very careful with his case today, guys. All right. All right. So we got Turi saying Ronel Blanco. Okay, perfect. So we got Ronel Blanco. I appreciate that, man, Isaiah. I appreciate that, bro. Um, Yo, he is, bro. Arias is a beast. The boy just does not strike out at all, bro. He don't. Um, so we got. Let me see here. Okay, so we got Ronel Blanco and the Red Sox. And the Red Sox are bringing out Tanner Houck. So what I could tell you guys just off the top of my head with this one, right, is one thing we know: Red Sox right now are hitting everything, right? So Red Sox are hitting everything right now, and if I'm right, I'm almost positive that Ronel Blanco is a righty. And if Ronel Blanco is a righty, that's even better because the Red Sox are absolutely crushing right-handed pitching right now. The Red Sox are top 3 in the league against right-handed pitching, not only in ISO but in OPS as well. Because I know this because we just talked about it. We literally just talked about it yesterday. I mean, and then you got Hulk, right? I mean, Hulk is not, he's not been great, but I think we could count on the Red Sox to back him up. I mean, look, man, give me the Red Sox first five team total here. I know Blanco's been good, but he's also has not seen a lineup that is hitting righties as well as the Red Sox. So I'm taking the Red Sox here. I'm taking their team total. When we're thinking about Red Sox hitters, we're not going to get any lines, obviously, because the books don't have anyone post it. But I'm just going to go with, Devers and guys like that. I mean, go with the Red Sox power hitters. You know what I mean? And if you're looking at guys against Dubon against Hulk for the Astros, look at Dubon. I think Dubon is a very sneaky look today. Honestly, he's been trying, man. He's just not getting there, but he's been trying. All right, so that's a very tough game to go off of, but I appreciate that, man. Isaiah, thank you for sending that, bro. Uh, So Prolific is saying he took the Twins' first game team total over 4.5. He said it's official. I like it. I'm with you. I like the Twins big in the first game as well. I'm right there with you. All right, Isaiah, I appreciate you sending that man to get us done for the Astros game. I really do. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not what everyone wanted to hear, but I do think the Red Sox have a good chance of getting to Blanco today. All right, so let's keep it moving, guys. Let's see what else we got. All right, we got the Cardinals. We got the Cardinals taking on the Royals. So we got the Cardinals coming in at it looks like a plus 103 here. And we got the Royals coming in at a minus 122. We got a total of 9 in this one. It's slightly favored to the under at a minus 112. We got Miles Mikolas coming out for the Cardinals. And then it looks like we got the Royals bringing out Lorenzen. Michael Lorenzen. All right, I'm on the Royals here. Minus 122 is perfect for me to fade Mikolas. I don't really have to say too much about this one. I mean, the Cards have seen Lorenzen a lot. I mean, let's go look here. Um, Cards have seen Lorenzen a lot, man. 78 plate appearances, right? He's got a 29.5K percent here. He's got a batting average of 225, and he's got a xWOBA of 232. So exactly what I was about to say to y'all. It proves it right here. Lorenzen, for whatever reason, the Cardinals cannot. They can't hit this guy. They cannot fucking hit Lorenzen, bro. I mean, this is history. This is just history. I'm not just talking this year. I'm talking history. I mean, this is his career numbers, right? This goes back all the way to 2015, by the way. All of Statcast, which is Baseball Savant, you got to know where their stats come from, right? You always got to know where that's coming from. When you use apps like Action and shit like that, they don't tell you where their numbers come from. That's why I can't stand all them apps. But Baseball Savant, it all comes from Statcast. All of Statcast they update all of their numbers from 2015. So just so you guys know. But either way, look, I don't know why, because I don't think Lorenzen is that great of a pitcher. I really don't. But you know how we talk about sometimes a team just has another team's number, or sometimes a pitcher just has a team's number. That is Lorenzen for the Cardinals. All right, they just can't hit the guy. I mean, that's just all it is. Uh, I don't know why, because I don't think he's that good. I do think with the Royals at Kaufman on top of everything else, with Lorenzen being a great pitcher against the Cardinals, with the Royals being at home, I mean, all of this put together, and Mikolas on the other side. I mean, this should be a easy, easy dub for the Royals tonight. And we just had the Royals at a really good number the other night, and I couldn't believe my eyes. Remember, I told y'all it was a max bet for us in VIP, and we absolutely crushed it. It was a no sweat, and I kind of feel the same way here. I don't understand why we're getting the Royals at such a good price at Kauffman, because this team is such a different level of a team at Kauffman. And then you're putting Lorenzen out there, who just really does not let the Cardinals touch him at all. So, yeah, man, this is big Royals for me tonight. Again, I don't understand this price. Like off the top of my head, looking at it, it's off-putting because I'm like, it makes you scratch your head and second guess yourself because you're like, why are we getting such a good price? But it's what we've been seeing. Like I can't explain it. But we've been getting extremely good prices in spots we shouldn't. So give me the Royals here. I love this price from them today. Uh, uh you guys think we could do it again? You think I can give out an Adam Frazier home run again and we can hit it? It's probably going to be plus 1100. I like Adam Frazier here, man, against Mikolas again. Yeah, he's going to take him yard. Let's see what we're getting. We're not going to get him in a double. I'll tell you that right now. We're not going to get Frazier in the double home run chance. We're going to have to take Frazier straight up. I don't even see Frazier being offered. Mm. I don't even see Frazier being offered, man. Damn. All right, if he pops up later, just take a look at Adam Frazier, man, for a home run. It's probably going to be plus 1100 something against Mikolas. I like it. I do. I think Adam Frazier could pull one. It's a lefty on righty matchup. He's seen him a bunch of times. He's got four doubles, right? Here, let me do the rundown for y'all. Adam Frazier against Mikolas. It's your righty on lefty matchup. Check. We love that, right? So he's got 34 at bats. He's got 13 hits. He's got seven singles, four doubles, two triples, zero home runs, which we love to see. He's only got one walk and only three strikeouts, and he's slugging over 600 with a batting average over 3. Let's go. So if you guys find Adam Frazier, if he pops up for y'all, I advise you take his total bases and maybe possibly take his home run again. That would be crazy if we call out another Adam Frazier home run. Absolutely bonkers. Uh, when we're talking about actual batters that have a really good chance of going off today, um, I'm looking. I just don't see anyone that's really catching my eye. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just take the batters that you guys like here. I think we could see some runs come in from the Royals. I would target the Royals batters, all right? I don't really have anyone else besides Frazier that I like. But I'm sure you guys can put something together. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. Next game we got the Cubs and the White Sox. God damn, we got the Battle of Chicago, huh? Is there a name for this series? Do you guys know? I really don't know. Isn't there a name for this? It ain't the Battle of Chicago, right? There's like how you got the New York series, the Subway series. Like, is there a name for this one? There's got to be, right? Someone put it in the comments, man. Let me know. I know that there's got to be. Is it the Battle of the Windy City? That sounds good. That sounds actually really good. The Battle of the Windy City. All right, man. Let's keep it moving. All right, so we got we got let me see. Let me see. We got the Cubs at a minus 142. We got the White Sox at a plus 120 here. Um, we got a total of 8.5 in this one, and it looks like it is favored to the under, highly favored to the under. You got James Tallien coming out for the Cubs, and you got Garrett Crochet coming out for the White Sox. Hey, look, it's an ugly game, man. Crochet's numbers look fantastic, but they're super, super small. I mean, he's got 4 plate appearances, and I'm just going to keep it a beam with y'all, man. Crochet, he's been good, but I know, like, I don't know how to say it, man, because he's going against the White Sox, you know? I mean, the White Sox have the worst bullpen in the MLB, in my opinion, right? And he's not staying in games long, I guess is where I'm getting at. So if you really think about it, you have a chance of Crochet stay, even if he comes out here and pitches a gem, right? Which he normally does. He pitches well. We know he has good K stuff. He pitches well, but he don't go more than 5. And that's a big problem when you're handing the ball off to a bullpen like the White Sox. It is actually a huge problem. So where does that leave us? Is really backing Crochet worth it at the end if we're only getting 5 innings out of him and then he has to hand it off to one of the worst bullpens in the league? You get what I'm saying? It's not. It's just not worth it, guys. Like I can't do it. So if I take anything in this one, it's going to be the Cubs. But I'm not loving this game at all. Not loving this game at all. Um, it's way too many question marks. It's way too risky. I'm just not doing it. Crosstown Classic, Windy City Showdown. There's a few. All right, Tim. Thank you. I like the Crosstown Classic. I like that one. I never heard that before. And dude, I used to go to Wrigley all the time, and I never heard that before. I like it. I definitely heard the Windy City a lot. I heard that a lot. But I didn't know if there was like an actual official name for the series. You know what I mean? Like I said, like the New York one is definitely it's the Subway Series. Everyone knows it as the Subway Series. You know, between the Mets and the Yankees, like everyone knows that. You know, I didn't know if there was like an official one for this series. All right, let's keep it moving. Like I said, guys, I'm staying away from this game completely. I advise you take the Cubs, but it's nothing I love. All right. Looks like the next game we got. Looks like we got the Reds and the Brew Crew. We got the Reds and the Brew Crew. All right, so we got the Reds at a plus 120. We got the Brewers at a minus 142. It looks like we got a total of 8.5 here, favor to the over. The Reds are bringing out Carson Spears, and then it looks like Aaron Savale is coming out for the Brewers. Guys, we love Savale. Okay, say it with me. We love Savale. Let's just take a bunch of props. All right, let's fade the shit out of Savale. We're getting plus money to fade Savale. Man, thank you, DraftKings. Look, we have a really good spot here to take advantage of. All right, and I'm not going to keep it to myself. Savale is ass. All right, complete ass. He is one of them starters that you know a home run is going to be given up. No matter what, it does not matter. No matter what, a home run is going to be given up. And you always got to give yourself an edge when you know that. When you know a home run is going to be hit for the other team, that gives you an edge over the books, right? Because you're like, okay, they're definitely going to put up some runs. So first thing I want to look at is the Reds team total right away. Reds team total right away. And it's probably at an 8.5. It's probably going to be a 3.5. So let's just look at what Savale has done. Savale loves to give up sharp contact right out the gate. His sharp contact numbers are through the roof. Okay? He's already gave up 22 home runs this year alone, right? Just Savale. He's given up 22 home runs already this year. And now he's facing a Reds lineup, right? That first of all, I love backing, period, when they're going up against right-handed pitching. Not just Savale, right-handed pitching in general. The Reds have been one of the best lineups in the whole MLB versus right-handed pitching. I mean, look at their numbers in the last 30 days. They're number 3 in OPS. They're number 1 in isolated power. versus right-handed pitching in the last 30 days. I mean, they have been smacking right-handed pitching all year long. It's nothing new. And now they get Savale, right? Now they get Savale. Like, then you got Spears, right? Like, Spears, he's given up 2 home runs in his last start also. I mean, last start he gave up 2 home runs his damn self. So the over is very much in play in this game. I love props, man. It's just I don't want to underestimate. I don't want to underestimate this Brewers lineup. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not like, let's just take the Reds on the money line, because I don't want to underestimate this Brewers lineup. I truly don't. Because it ain't like Carson Spears is some damn gem out there. He's not. But this is 100% a good spot where we could really dig in and find some props, man, if you really look. So let's go look at the Reds, man. I mean, right away. Like I said, we know Savale, is going to give up a home run. So why not look at some Reds here? Let's see who's been crushing the batter on the Reds here. Let's see. So Candelero, I love going to Candelero. His numbers are not great against them, but they're not bad. He has a pretty decent K percent. You know what? Let's go to this other screen. Let's go to this one. Let's see who's really been smashing shit on the Reds. Here we go. All right. So it looks like Ellie De La Cruz has been one of the better hitters on the Reds, it looks like. He's the top line right here, in case you guys can't see it. And then right under him is Tyler Stevenson. And then over on the Brewers, I mean, William Contreras is absolutely crushing the ball lately. I mean, look at William Contreras. He's the top one on the Brewers. But over here, so we're going to be looking at Ellie De La Cruz. Candelero has actually been cold lately. Which is crazy because Candelero, man, he's been making me a ton of fucking money. Like, I don't know, but it looks like Ellie De La Cruz is probably going to be our go-to in this one, and maybe Tyler Stevenson. All right, that's what it's looking like to here, because we're not going to get really too many good numbers when we're using like Swish analytics and stuff like that. I mean, Candelero's numbers against Savale are here. So he has 19 at bats. He has 3 hits. He has 2 singles, 1 triple, 1 walk, but 6 Ks. And his batting average is a 158. So that's why he's coming up the way he is here, right on screen, because his numbers are absolutely terrible against Savale. But like I said, the other guys, man, like you're looking at Stevenson and Ellie De La Cruz today, are really good numbers. I was thinking Ty France too, but Ty France numbers aren't that great neither. He does have 1 bomb off of him though, so I give him that. But it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz today for the Reds. We know he's been swinging a hot bat regardless. So give me Ellie De La Cruz for his hits, runs, RBIs, and a possible home run off of Savale. And then if we can get Ellie and Tyler Stevenson into a double chance home run, I might have to straight bet that. So the Reds team total is over 3.5 at a -135. I love it. I mean, I love that play, guys. I can already tell I'm gonna spend a lot of money today. I can already tell. All right. What was I looking up? Oh yeah, the batter matchup. I want to see if I can find us. I want to find us an Ellie and Tyler Stevenson double chance. Because if we find that, I'm putting it in right on the stream. I'm gonna bet it right here. But I don't think we're gonna get it. They're just focusing on Brewers here. Like literally. Like all these double chances are mostly all Brewers. Like the fuck, man. So they give us Candelero and Ellie De La Cruz into the same one. They give us Spencer Steer and Ellie De La Cruz. I don't like them, man. Will Benson. Do we get a Will Benson? How about William Contreras? How about we do William Contreras and LA De La Cruz? We'll split it up. All right, because it's like I said, it's not like Carson Spears is a damn gem, and William Contreras is smashing shit right now. So Ellie De La Cruz and William Contreras, double chance home run on DraftKings, plus 220. Let's lock it in. We're going to put $5 on it. At least I am. You could put whatever you want. I'm putting $5 on it. If it lets me. Like, what are you doing? All right, so $5. $5 is paying 16. Yes, let's go, Vishnu. We cashed it. We just cashed cricket. Yeah, fucking cricket. Love it. We definitely just cashed a team called the Sparks. Yes. 7 o'clock betting cricket, man. We cashed a team called the Sparks. Let's go. Any of you guys drink Sparks during high school? Remember the alcohol drink, Sparks? You guys too cool for that? I remember I used to drink Sparks. Uh, the what was it called? The Mad Dog 2020. Y'all remember that shit? Big ass natty daddies. I know Tim knows what a natty daddy is. All right, let's keep it moving. Next game we got. I got to get us back to the regular screen here. All right, next game we got the Braves and the Rockies. So we got the Braves coming in at a. We got the Braves coming in at a minus 162. They're trying to make us pay for the Braves today. Okay. We got the Braves at a minus 162. We got the Rockies at a plus 136. We are in Coors, so we're getting a total of 10.5 here. We got Grant Holmes coming out for the Braves, and we got Tanner Gordon coming out for the Rockies. I don't know. I thought we were going to see Schwellen back, to be honest with y'all. So if anyone has any information for me on that, please let me know. Where is Schwellen back at? Who is Grant Holmes? Is he starting and then we're going to get a Schwellen back or what? Because I just don't understand what's going on here. All I know is I'm not backing Tanner Gordon either. So my first thing would be an over, right? My first thing will be an over. I'm almost positive this is going to be, if Grant Holmes is starting, I'm almost positive this is going to be Grant Holmes' Coors Field debut. Just like if it was Schwellenbach, it would be Schwellenbach's Coors Field debut. And I love fading guys on their Coors Field debut. Even though Sevy, right? Because we just faded the shit out of Sevy on his Coors Field debut, and it bit us in the ass because the Rockies couldn't score a damn run. This game might be a little different because I mean the Rockies offense is going to wake up here. I mean they got to, right? So give me the over, give me the Rockies team total in this one, but I'm not betting this game, guys. If anyone has anything, please put it in the thing. Yeah, Steel Reserve was a shit. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. I ain't got nothing for that game, guys. Sorry. I don't even have hitters for y'all. I really don't. All right, we got the Phillies. We got the Phillies. Speaking of Tim, we got the Phillies playing the Diamondbacks. We got the Phillies at a minus 135. We got the Diamondbacks at a plus 114. We got a total of 8.5 here. It is locked up on both sides at a minus 110. You got Zach Wheeler taking the mound for the Phillies. And then you got Ryan Nelson taking the mound for the Snakes. Guys, I absolutely love, and I know it's going to be crazy here, and it's probably not a good thing. Tim, you're probably going to hate me, but I love the Phillies here. I fucking love them here. I mean, dude, I can't figure this out. I can't figure out why I was looking at this last night. I don't understand why we're getting a minus 135 for the Phillies in this situation. Wheeler owns, I mean, he absolutely owns the fucking Diamondbacks. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Great game. This is a great game, great series. You got two pitchers here. I mean, guys, this is an NLCS rematch, right? I mean, come on. It's going to be a good game. You got the NLC fucking rematch. I mean, the NLCS rematch here. I mean, we know it's going to be a good game, right? Wheeler, his numbers. I mean, look at him compared to Nelson's. Uh, I'm sorry, man. Nelson does not pitch good against the Phillies. Zach Wheeler pitches fantastic against the Diamondbacks because Wheeler has seen the Diamondbacks 1,000 times. He has 178 plate appearances. What a 27% K rate. Really low walk rate. They only have a .204 batting average against him, and he has an ex-WOBA that is fantastic. I mean, and we knew this before even looking at the numbers. You just know Wheeler does not fuck around when it comes to the Diamondbacks. I mean, you just know that. So I don't understand what the deal is here. I mean, Wheeler's career numbers are fantastic. Nelson's career numbers are in the trash. I mean, the Phillies have got to him, and I'm kind of expecting a really great start from Wheeler today. And you will never hear that come out of my mouth, ever. But I'm telling you, man, Wheeler's going to come out here and mow boys down tonight. So I can only imagine where we're getting his K. He's probably 7.5. Oh my God. What am I missing, bro? Tim, what am I missing here, man? They got Wheeler at a 5.5 at a -145. Are they out of their fucking minds? Like, are they out of their fucking minds right now? Why are we getting Wheeler at such a low K percent? Come on, bro. There's 160 people in here. Not one person can tell me what I'm missing. There's no way, bro. There's no way. Well, I know what I'll be bet. And on top of it, they got Wheeler going 18.5 tonight. His pitching outs are at 18.5. I mean, yes, they are highly, highly favored to the under, but just the fact that they have him set that high and his K's so low, like, what am I missing, bro? They are waking up. Nelson has a 5.20 ERA at home this year. I know. Nelson is terrible. And on top of it, Tim, he does way worse versus the Phillies. His career numbers versus the Phillies are awful. Fucking awful. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, you never hear me say Wheeler is going to have a good start. Ever. And I love this since last night. Like, and now I get on and he's got a 5.5. Like, what am I missing? Don't matter, man. I don't care. I'll die on this hill. I'm taking Wheeler over the 5.5 Ks. I think we will ladder it up to 8. You're getting 8 plus Ks at a plus 260. Don't be surprised if Wheeler don't come out here and get 10. I mean, seriously. I know the Diamondbacks have been decent at the plate, but I love everything Phillies tonight. Phillies, Phillies, Phillies. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, you do look, and there are some guys that have good numbers against Wheeler. But let's look a little further, people. Josh Bell, 9 strikeouts, right? At 43 at bats. He only got 13 hits. 7 of them were doubles. He does have 4 home runs, but 9 strikeouts. All right. That's a 20-something% strikeout rate. Let's go to another batter that has good numbers against him. Well, quote unquote good numbers. You got Gurriel. He's been hot, right? Gurriel, 16 at bats. He has 6 Ks. 6 Ks. That's even higher than what Bell had. Then you got Kettle Marte. Kettle Marte's numbers are actually not terrible. He has 1 home run, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and he's slugging a 421. So Kettle Marte's not terrible. But all the rest are pretty bad, guys. All the rest are pretty bad. Yeah, man. I'm taking Wheeler in his case today, and I like the Phillies on the money line. I ain't going to spend too much more time on it. If anyone else sees anything that I like, you let me know. Or anything that you see that I don't, you let me know. But I think Wheeler's going to come out here and absolutely deal a gem tonight. You ladder his K's, guys. That's all I can say. Maybe the books always know, right? The books always know. But for some reason, the last week, we have been finding these lines and just, I mean, I'm on a massive heater right now, and it's usually on lines that just have looked completely wrong to me. So I'm sticking with it, man. All right. Next game we got, guys. We got the Pirates. We got the Pirates and the Dodgers. So we got the Pirates coming in here at a. Let's see. My bad. I get back to DraftKings here. We got the Pirates at a plus 170. We got the Dodgers at a minus 205. We got a total of 8 here, slightly favored to the under. We got Mitch Keller coming out against the Pirates. And then we got Jack Flaherty taking the mound for the Dodgers, man. What a fucking pitching matchup we have here, huh? I mean, Flaherty has been great, man. Flaherty has really impressed me, guys. I mean, we have a really good pitching matchup here. But I have just been super impressed with Flaherty. I really have. I have been super impressed with Flaherty. I mean, he just went 6 innings of shutout ball with 7 Ks in his Dodgers debut. And the Pirates lineup has been terrible. Absolutely terrible. So even if Keller does come out here and Keller pitches a good game, we can't trust the Pirates to put up any runs. So this is what I'm gonna do, man, because the Dodgers lineup's been heating up as well. We are going to take the Pirates first 5 team total to go under. And honestly, I think this whole game could go under, but I'm worried about I'm worried about the Dodgers offense. They might be able to put up 8 on their own once the bullpen comes in and Keller gets out. I mean, they might even touch up Keller, but I definitely like the Pirates' first 5 team total to go under as long as it's not a 1.5, which it very well could be. Yeah, it is. It's a 1.5 at a minus 140. I'm not loving it, man. I'm not loving that. But I don't think the Pirates are going to put up more than 2 runs. Can I see them maybe getting 2 off of Flaherty? Maybe. But I'm not loving it, guys. I do like Freddie Freeman today. Uh, I like Freddie Freeman a lot today against Keller. It's your righty on lefty. He's slugging a 500. I mean, definitely take Freddie Freeman for a hit at least. All right. Same with Hayward. Hayward is another good look for a hit. But overall, these later games, I'm not really in love with, guys. All the value is in the top of the slate, to be honest. All right, let's just keep it moving, man. We still got football. So we got the Mariners and the Mets. We got the Mariners coming in at a. Let me see. We got the Mariners at a minus 130 today. We got the Mets at a plus 110 here. We got a total of 8. Highly favored to the over at a minus 118. The Mets are bringing out Jose Quintana. The Mariners are bringing out Bryce Miller. Uh, the Mets are they're impressive, man. Like the Mets are definitely in the NL wild card race at the fullest right now. I mean, these boys, they have really been playing ball like the Mets have. But here's the thing. They are in the top. I think this Mets road trip might be the toughest road trip of the season. I mean, they're in a terrible spot. They are in an absolutely awful, awful travel spot. So let's run through this shit real quick. They play They played. Let me see. Hold on, give me a minute. So they played 3 games. They played 3 games in LA, right? They played 3 games in LA. Then they had to make up a one-off versus the Cardinals in St. Louis. Remember, their game got postponed, and they had to come back to St. Louis after 3 days in LA. They had to go to St. Louis for a one-off, make up that game. Then they had to take a 3-day series in Coors Field. So a 3 days Coors Field series. Now they're here in Seattle on no days rest. Tell me that shit ain't brutal, bro. So you play a 3 game series in LA, take a trip to St. Louis for a one off, then you go all the way up to Coors Field, play a 3 game series there, and now you go to Seattle to play the Mariners with no days rest. I don't care who you are. If you're not Superman, that shit's going to affect you, man. I don't care who you are. And I think that's why we're seeing the price we're seeing like this for the Mariners. Honestly. Because the Mets, it looks super good to take the Mets at a price like this. But let's be real. Bryce Miller, he's been a gem. I mean, he has not been terrible. And Quintana, I mean, he has some serious questionable numbers against the Mariners. I mean, his ex-Woba's in the trash. His batting average, he has a very high walk rate with a very low K rate. I mean, I love the Mariners tonight. Absolutely love them. There's no way around it. The Mets are in a terrible travel spot, guys. The Mariners, they're coming off of a great comeback win last night. Put them in a perfect position for this game. Bryce Miller is the much better option, and we're getting him at a really, really good price. I love the Mariners tonight. I think it's a great look. All right, our last game of the night is going to be the Seattle. It's going to be the Seattle Tigers versus the Giants. It's going to be the Detroit Tigers playing the Giants. So you got the Tigers on the road here. It looks like the Tigers are. Um, does anyone have any starters for this? Obviously, we got a starter for the Giants. It's Robbie Ray, um, which is awesome, right? Because I love fading the shit out of Robbie Ray. I know Robbie Ray's been proving me wrong, man. I gotta say it. I admit when I'm wrong. All right, I admit when I'm wrong. And I've been wrong about Robbie Ray. And you guys are probably going to think I'm going to be wrong again tonight about him. But I'm not. The Tigers, they have shocked me, bro. All right? They have shocked me. Look what they just did in Seattle. I mean, they're doing amazing versus left-handed pitching, man. They have a super low K rate, right? They have a super low K rate against left-handed pitching. Y'all could look it up. They have a very, very low K rate versus left-handed pitching. They just don't strike out. And what is Robbie Ray? Robbie Ray is a very strikeout dependent pitcher, right? Tigers also have a high walk rate against left-handed pitching as well. They have a very high walk rate. I mean, I'm just saying, man. I've been waiting for Robbie Ray to fall off. And I think this could be it. But I've been wrong about him so far. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm a Robbie Ray hater. Just take it with a grain of salt. But I'm not making up anything. I'm not making up lies to y'all. The Tigers have a very, very low K rate against left-handed pitching, and they have an extremely high walk rate against left-handed pitching. And Robbie Ray is a very, very strikeout dependable pitcher. He relies on his strikeouts to get him through. And if the Tigers aren't striking out, they're putting the ball in play. All right? That's all I'm saying. Or they're getting walked. So let's see what Robbie Ray's walks are. If they're at a 1.5 at a good price, we're going to take a shot with it. But other than that, I'm leaving this game alone. So we're getting his walks at a 1.5 at a -115. I'll take it. Give me Robbie Ray over 1.5 walks at a minus 115. And other than that, I'm leaving this game alone. All right. That's all we got for baseball. That's all we got for baseball. I think I gave it some really good looks, yo. We're about to fuck the slate up today. We fucked that shit up yesterday, too, by the way. Appreciate everyone who shouted me out, too, man. That hit yesterday on the games that I gave out. Just kidding. Hey, not one person shouted me out. Not a single not a single person. All right, let's go to the NFL, man. We're gonna go hit some preseason real quick, and I'll give you guys my advice in preseason. But Giants, man, big ass Giants last night. Let's go. Giants killed that shit for us, man. That was a good bet. I did a whole write up on it. By the way, there's a write up over at the website right now on the Falcons game tonight. Y'all might want to go take a look at that. I did a good job on that one, man. You guys might like it. For real, for real. You guys might like it. Why can't I find the guys, I can't find preseason football on here. All right, never mind. Here we go. At least I think this is it. What the fuck is going on? I know it's labeled as preseason football on DraftKings, right? All right, here we go. What do we have tomorrow? I think tomorrow we have Kansas City playing Jacksonville. We have Seattle playing the Chargers, and we got Tampa playing Cincinnati. We got San Fran playing Tennessee. Oh my God, let's go. I can't wait for tomorrow, man. We fucking shit up tomorrow in this space. I can't wait. All right, so let's go. We're gonna start this shit off with the can't even talk right. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're starting it off with the Texans and the Steelers. All right. So we got the Texans coming in at a minus 148. We got the Steelers at a plus 124. We got a total of 38 and a half. And it looks like we have a spread of 2.5 here in favor of the Texans. I mean, look, man, it's going to be the Texans for me on the money line. I mean, if you don't like the price, I get it. I mean, but a minus 148 is fine with me. I'm going to take a stab with the Texans here. I mean, it's a lean, but the Hall of Fame game, is really just, I mean, the Hall of Fame game really ain't shit, really. It is really an expedition. It's nothing. Really nothing. But the actual experience is going to help Houston either way, right? Like, I get that the Hall of Fame game don't mean nothing and all that, but it's still players getting reps. You get what I'm saying? So that experience is going to help here, no matter what, because the Texans already played, right? And to be honest with you, the first half of that game, the Texans moved the ball pretty well, you know? So, I mean, the passing game seemed to look good. At least at the start of the game, it did. And then you got Pittsburgh. I mean, their offensive line, I mean, it's probably going to be pretty good with Wilson. I mean, I got to admit. And then you got Harris. I mean, come on, man. TJ Watt. I mean, this defense should probably do well too. But is all that going to come to life tonight? No. No, it's not. So give me the Texans here. In the regular season, yes. I think we should definitely look towards some Steeler props. We should look towards maybe not fading the Steelers as much as we did last year. All right. That's all I'm going to say about the Steelers. But in this game, no sir. I'm going to be backing the Texans in this one on the money line here. I mean, I don't think it's a bad look, man, to be, looking at like just watching these games. Even if you're not betting them, because I know a lot of people don't. Even if you're not betting these games, guys, I don't think it's a bad look to watch them because you get to see a little more of what's actually going on here. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a terrible look, man. I don't think it's a terrible look. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna put this up for y'all so we can get it. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, so I don't know if that helps you guys or not, but hopefully it does. All right, so we got the Falcons. We're not going to get no props neither, guys. Like, I mean, I'll click and look, but I don't think we get any player props, right? I know we didn't yesterday. We don't ever get player props in preseason. Yeah, you got team props, game props, stuff like that, but nothing else. Nothing else. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We got the Falcons. We got the Falcons taking on the damn, I lost my train of thought. Falcons taking on the Dolphins. I did a write up for this game last night, guys. If you guys want to go check it out, it's over at the website. I didn't really go in depth with these preseason games, guys. I just did a quick season preview of what I'm kind of expecting from the teams, and then I gave you a prediction for the game. Like, if you guys want in depth like futures, I'm doing an article on every division. I already have the AFC South done, the NFC South, the AFC North, the NFC North. I have both West done. Now I'm working on the East. So I'm almost done. But you can go find all them articles over at the website. I have futures. I have futures. I have game outcomes. Yo, I really went in on these articles, man. So if you guys want some good futures to go into the NFL season with, go check them out. You can also use my articles as well because they got player stats in them as well that I put in. Low key, they're very good for fantasy. So if you guys are going to be doing your fantasy games, go check out my predictions on some of the players too. They're pretty dope for real. All right, so we got the Falcons. They are laying 2.5 in this game. You got the Dolphins getting 2.5. We got a plus 124 for the Dolphins here. Wait, am I tripping or is that first half? That might be first half. My fault. Let me go back. Oh no, we're right. All right, so the Dolphins are plus 124 on the money line. We got the Falcons at a minus 148 here. We got a total of 38 locked up on both sides. Both games in yesterday's preseason games started off fairly slow, right? I believe they both went under, so we got to take that into consideration. Maybe we'll see a couple higher scoring games today, right? And I'm thinking this might be one of them, guys. So I am considering this over 38 a lot. I also really like the Dolphins on the money line. I think the Dolphins are really going to pull this out, man. It's like I said in my article. It comes down to this. Like, don't get me wrong, Atlanta, they are going to come into the regular season with, I mean, Kirk Cousins in the offseason was awesome. It was, bro. Like, you got to admit it. It was awesome. They have plenty of things that they do need to figure out here in the postseason, and it's going to be more of the Falcons trying to figure that out than actually playing good football. Miami, they played great last year. Miami played great last year. Now, they played very bad in their postseason. They never really had any kind of. I mean, do y'all think they even had a chance against the Chiefs? Like, be honest. Do y'all think they even ever had a chance? Like, cause I don't. That shit was done up. I mean, these two teams did meet in postseason last year. It looks like Atlanta won last year. So, I mean, we're not going to see either starting quarterback in this one. I mean, don't hold me to that, but I'm almost positive we're not going to see either starting quarterback. And if that's the case, for the Dolphins, you got White and Thompson. I mean, they have had experience, man. And I think that is a huge, huge difference in this game over Penix. Because you know we're going to see Penix Jr., right? And you know everyone's going to be backing Penix Jr., right? With no experience. I'm sorry. I'm giving White and I'm giving Skylar Thompson the big advantage in this game. I love the plus money. Yes, the Falcons beat the Dolphins last year. I don't care. I'm going to be backing the Dolphins here on the money line. I think the Falcons got way too much shit that they need to figure out, and they're not really going to be focusing on, guys, let's try to win this game. You get what I'm saying? So we're getting plus money with the more experienced team. Give me the Dolphins here at plus money. Go check out my article, theoutlet.sv.com. You get it in more depth of reason, but that's one of my reasons why right there. All right, because I am not backing the Penix Jr. train, and I just think it's a big difference. I truly do. I think it's a big difference. So, all right, that's my case for the Miami Dolphins. Next game we got. Okay, Tim. Tim, you better be in the comments, big dog. We got the Philadelphia Phillies coming in, playing the Baltimore Ravens. We got the Bird Gang. All right, so, man, we got the Battle of the Birds here. We got the Eagles at a minus 142. We got the Ravens at a plus 120. We got a total of 36 locked up on both sides at minus 110. We're laying 2 points with the Eagles here, and we're getting 2 points with the Ravens. Guys, this is a tough one. I wouldn't even know where to go here. I guess the Eagles. I don't know. I really don't. I really don't know. Is this even I didn't even know this game was even on, to be honest with you. But it said it's coming on at 4:30, so I guess I'm tripping. I don't know. Give me the Eagles here. Give me the Eagles here. I don't know. I don't know why this game's even on here, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't have nothing on this one. Let me see something real quick. So, first half total is favored to the over. Yeah, I'm not forcing anything in this game, man. I'm not forcing shit in this game. The one game that I really like is the Dolphins. I'll tell you all that right now. I'm not going to hold y'all up on preseason football while I try to find you guys a play. I'm sure you can go to a million other places to find a play for that Eagles game. I'm not going to force anything. My favorite preseason game today is the Dolphins on the money line at plus money. But that's not going to be my best bet. So let's get the best bets, and I'll get you guys up out of here. All right. So let's look at. Let me see here. Let's go back to baseball. Go back to baseball. I think I'm going to give you guys probably one of the unders. We're going to probably take the under in the Angels and Nationals game. I mean, I absolutely love it, guys. I really do. I absolutely love it. So my best bet, and it's a VIP play as well. By the way, as I told everyone, so my VIP play today for y'all, it's free. And I told you guys, we've been on an absolute heater. Absolute heater. I mean, for the last 2 weeks, we have actually been rolling in VIP, man. It's been amazing. I'm offering a weekend pass for $5. So Tuesday morning is when your membership will end. So if you send me $5 today, you get all my plays for the next 3 days. All right. Your membership ends Tuesday morning. I'm doing a whole weekend giveaway for $5. And guys, we have been smoking. I just want to show y'all, like, yo, you gotta check us out. And for $5 for a weekend, and you're getting all the US, man. Telling y'all, man, grab that deal. But today, my best bet is going to be the Angels Nationals under 9. I gave you guys a reason why. I think these starters are extremely underrated in this game. Both offense are suspect as hell. I love the under. I can't figure out why it's so high, but I love the under in this, man. Give me the under 9. All right. If there's any listeners that have any best bets, let me know. I'll be happy to give them out, man. I'll be happy to give them out. Um, I'll wait a couple seconds, but other than that, like I said, guys, hit me up right now. Not now, but right now, and get that VIP. $5 until Tuesday morning. That's a whole weekend plus Monday. You can't beat it, man. Hit me up now. It would be the best $5 you've ever spent. But if not, I'll see you guys again here tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. We got a bunch of football to go over tomorrow, so I'm going to be prepping all night for tomorrow's show. I can't wait. It's going to be a great show tomorrow. Yeah, man. I guess I'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 11:30. Remember, man, Angels, Nationals, under 9. I gave you guys a bunch of plays. We bet live on the show today. A couple home run props. If you guys hit them, man, shout me out, man. Shout me out. I do this show every day for y'all. If you're cashing in here, shout it out on the timeline. Let people know. Let people know that you're cashing with me. All right? Let people know. All right, guys. I appreciate all y'all, man. You guys have a great day. All right? Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's make tonight a winning one, as always. And I will see you guys again tomorrow.